Hi guys, just taking in the garden. I have to harvest some basil. Gonna make a basil, cucumber, and little tomato salad. It's very good, very healthy, refreshing, tastes amazing. But I have been following so many people on YouTube, and I was pretty down in the dumps because the farm isn't really producing much. We have got a really good potato harvest and cucumber, but our stovetop went out right in the middle of doing jellies and pickles. I had to throw a batch of pickles away, 12 jars. I was sick. Bread and butter. I was so mad, but we're gonna have to get a new cook stove. So I'm definitely gonna be doing the outdoor grill. I'm gonna have to do pickles outside. Crazy, but it is what it is. They don't make things to last anymore. But I was kind of sad, and I was thinking, gosh, I hardly have anything growing, and there's not much food, and it's already the end of June. This is so weird. However, I have talked to several other YouTubers and people here in the state that aren't on YouTube that garden, and they're not getting much either. I think it has to do with the weather. Now, on the flip side, this entire garden is an acre big. Granted, I don't have everything planted yet, don't have a bunch of beds made, but I have an awful lot planted, and I've done this all myself, no help. And we have completely built 27 beds this year, working on 28. That one back there was built last year. So there's 28 beds right now, full of food, and several tubs. And I have refilled all the tubs and planted in all the tubs this year. So I have actually done quite a bit. And I've had to wash the tubs and also drill holes in the bottom of the tubs. And I planted all those potatoes in those beds. And also we're harvesting fruit, plums. We've harvested some cherries. We harvested tons of peaches. Elderberries will be soon, and apples and pears. We harvested a little bit of apricot. So things are, slow, but definitely going. But I was really down, and I think to myself, why am I down? Look at all the work I have done this year. I mean, I've done quite a bit. So I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I definitely need more batteries and solar. I'm going to set this right here so you can look at this beautiful basil while I trim away and talk. But, yeah, just getting behind, because normally late at night, like we come in at dark from working the farm, and then we shower, eat, I gotta cook, sit down a minute, and then fix a pot of coffee, and then work on herbs, seeds, fermenting seeds, harvesting seeds. I mean, this is a lot of work, and I have been just way too hard on myself because I'm used to growing a lot of food. We have been trying to mend this farm since the wildfire, and it's been a long road and a long process, but I'm slowly restoring the ecosystem, and I'm working hard on it. So look, that is a Riesentraub. It's a really good tomato, but I really don't have that many tomatoes growing this season, and that does make me sad. I love tomatoes, but we are just so hot, and it has been unseasonably hot. So I'm growing an awful lot back here. Those are in the full sun. Yeah, they're in the tubs. They're doing good because they're in good soil. And I've got basil down in there and some carrots, so that helps with keeping the soil from drying out. But I'm going to be putting the rest. I think I'm just going to plant most of my garden up under these beautiful trees because everything cooks. It just cooks. Anyway. And I also, you know, I have to bag all these little blooms, like right there, before they open up into the flower, so I can harvest pure seed. This one's ready to bag. And then I also have to go in and each of the tomato varieties, I have to label the jar. I have to squeeze the tomatoes into the jar, add a little water, and ferment them for 3 to 4 days. And each day you have to kind of shake the jar a little bit. Then you have to rinse, and then you have to dry out all the seeds on coffee filters. So it is a lot of work, a huge process. And then the same thing with the peppers. Well, you don't have to ferment the peppers, but dry them out after you harvest them, and then bag everything up and get it ready to ship. But it is a lot of work. But it's a good thing, you know. I guess I can't do this. Oops. Yeah, I'm having a hard time doing it with the camera. I'll wait so I don't shake you all up. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I know, and then there's a lot of people getting a late start. We had thunderstorms, really bad storms in the state. We had a lot of rain in May, which did give us a late start because I was like, oh great, big hail, no thank you. So I kind of hesitated to plant later, and now I'm kind of regretting that to a point. But then again, we've rebuilt all these beds, so that's a lot of work. And so I feel quite accomplished for what I've got done so far, even though I'm beating myself up a little bit about it. But I have some food coming in, so that's a good thing, and lots of fruit. But I will bag these up, get this basil in the house, make my salad. Then I got to process peaches. I got to do cucumbers and plums. Really yummy plums. Oh, they smell so good and they taste so good, and the peaches melt in your mouth. I wish you could grow peaches year round. I could eat them every day. Anyway, y'all, have a blessed holiday weekend. Remember, freedom is what we're celebrating, and I hope we continue to have that freedom. I hope the powers that be don't try to take that away from us. Stay safe, stay blessed, and have an awesome holiday weekend. Take care.